All right, gonna end this week with a bang. All right, trap bar deadlifts. We went up by 20 pounds. We did 220 for a set of 10, followed by 200 for a set of 15. I'm focusing now on resetting in between each rep. So I go down and it's a little bit bringing my hips down, but it's also thinking about popping my chest up. And by popping my chest up, really my hips are coming down to where it's supposed to be. I'm liking this cue. I think it's getting me consistent rep to rep. Not normally how I do things. This is a really good cue I got from Steve Shaw as my coach. Um, yeah, no, I'm happy with this. It also looks like we're going to start going up more slowly with the deadlifts, as this seemed to be the limit of what I can push. With the AD press, we did 80 for a set of 9, followed by 72.5 for 12 and 67.5 for 12. Last week we did 77.5 for 9 and then 70 for 11, 65 for 10. So still making really nice progress on this. Haven't yet begun to hit that cap where I start dropping the reps because I'm getting closer to kind of where I was. I'm going to go up again next week, take it from there, but this is actually a really good and for me impressive, since the overhead press for me has always been the hardest press to progress, and the fact that I'm close to where I was and I'm not slowing down is a really good sign as to how I didn't lose that much muscle. Since everyone likes to see my leg curls from on top, I try to do my leg extensions from on top. I don't think the view is as nice for everyone. We did 55 for a set of 12, and then what you're seeing here for a set of 15, and then 2 myo reps of 4. And then next week we're probably going to go up to 60, and I have a feeling that's going to kind of be my cap. This is good because with the way I do the Vultra, with the overloaded eccentrics, and the starting off heavier than where it ends, I'm already surpassing where I was with free weights, and free weights you get a little bit of momentum in your favor, and this you don't. Making slow yet steady progress on my pull-ups. A little bit upset because this is significantly weaker than where I think I remember being before I did all this. I kind of recall being about minus 50, and here I'm at minus 60 for a set of 10, 10, 10, which is worse than what I did last week, where it was 60 for a set of 10, 11, 11. It is what it is. We're just going to kind of go with it, and hopefully we'll make progress as time goes on. So the JM press is moving nicely. Kudos to anyone who knows what gene that is and why it is the worst gene in medicine, um, in terms of what it means. DM me, reach out to me, and if you know it, that's amazing, and I give you high marks. Anyways, we did 50 for a set of 10, 10, and then 15. I'm thinking my elbows are tracking a little bit too low over here. I'm really, so first of all, we had a number of weeks where I was just getting some joint issues, so I widened out my grip a little bit, and I'm letting my elbows flare a little bit, and I'm not getting any of that joint issues, which I'm really excited about. But the question then becomes, am I turning this too much into just a regular kind of like closed grip bench press, or too much like a skull crusher? It's really supposed to be somewhere in between. Um, I'm going to be excited when I get my VTS, which will probably be a few months from now, to get this form down better. So in the background, if you don't know who that is, that's Jim Crafter, or Tim from Jim Crafter. Honestly, ever since I built out my gym in 2020, I've been utilizing him. He's really good. He's really down to earth. He knows that most people are doing this for general fitness and not to, power lift world records or go to bodybuilding shows. And I find it to be very, very reasonable. A little bit long-winded, he'll tell you that himself, but otherwise very reasonable. I would strongly recommend you guys follow him, especially if you're looking to get gym equipment. And this was a great video on why you probably shouldn't trust people like him, which I thought showed a lot of introspection into how the YouTube fitness community works. Lastly, we finally added weight to the GHD sit-ups. We did 2.5 pounds total. That's 1.25 pounds per side for a set of 10 and a set of 12. Next week it'll be hopefully for sets of 12 and 15 with 2 myo reps after that. Why did I only microload? Honestly, why not? I could have went up by 5 pounds, but There's nothing wrong with going slow and steady as long as you're getting close to failure. And my abs were hurting for the few days after this. You know you're kind of where you need to be. So I choose to microload. Also because of how this, just kind of may put some strain in your lower back, I'm not looking to rush this either. Anyways, if you like it, share, subscribe, and I will see you next week if the snow goes